Crap, did I change it that you can watch the answers on your... Oh my god, I'm already messing up. How many known occurrences are in the game if the changing tides count as one? I might have to restart the quiz. I don't know if the answers show up on can I... Oh, I can change this. I can change... Oh yeah, it does. It does. Okay, everyone. There's 7 that is correct. The changing water tides, grillers, rush, fog, Goldie seeking, mothership, and I'm forgetting one. Comb hawk charge. Yes. There is there's 20 seconds for most questions. At some point we will get to a load of... Actually, you'll all see once we get there. All right. I timer panicked. It's gonna be all right. It's just for fun. it's just for fun, everybody. Take it easy. Let's get on with the next questions. Otter in first place. Arson M, a freelancer, and Free Rachelski going up right behind. Low tide seeking should count as one. Tico, hello everybody that I haven't greeted yet. There's a lot happening right now, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to greet everyone. But let's continue. What is the maximum quota for one wave? Well, this should be pretty easy, right? Should be pretty easy. Freebie, yeah. Well, for most of you it will be a freebie, but I bet there are some people out there. Essie, hello. Which is speedrun the answer. That is correct. It's 25. The third wave of hazard level max will always have a quota of 25. M in the lead, but with Otter just behind. Arsenic Clips, A Freelancer, and Lexi are all right behind them. Hello, if you are here. If you came in late, game pin is at the bottom. Go to kahoot.it, enter that game pin, enter your nickname, and you are in the game. While you do that, we will continue. How many torpedoes does a Drizzler shoot before repositioning? Whoa! Those were some fast answers, everybody. Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Or will it keep shooting and repositions if players get too far? That is correct. It will always shoot 2 missiles before repositioning. However, once it does start repositioning, it will continue to reposition until it is close enough to a player. The never-ending rain indeed. M still in the lead. Arsenic Clips right behind them. A Freelancer and an Otter still in there. And Cavern entering the top 5. Next question. What is this mothership doing? Here we see a mothership. What is this mothership currently doing? Is it flying out of reach, spawning Chinix? Is it preparing for an attack? Is it actually attacking, or did it just get repelled? It is on its way to attack the basket. The mothership has all of these. It will do all of these things, but when it's flying out of reach, spawning Chinix, it will have blue lights. Once it starts preparing, I have had like 4 different documents where I did this in, and every document said something different. Abandoning its children. Hello, Mango. I choose a different. It's on its way to hover some dust. Yeah, exactly. But in the picture we see red lights with a fully extended tube, which means that it's on its way to attack the mothership. Ooh, M got unfortunately got kicked out, but now Arson Eclipse is in the lead with Kobhood, this name, and Nick Tendo Nerd right behind Cavern on second place. 9 players just hit an answer streak of 3. Let's go, everybody. Let's continue. How many tails does a stunned griller have? Well, that should be pretty easy, right? Or will it be? Rip JX. Cat shit. It has 4, indeed. Cancelled on twitch.tv. Yes, but a griller, once a griller gets stunned on each cardinal direction, a tail will pop out and they will all start to spin. Can we go back to the test quiz? Oh no! Never counted that. But 4 felt right. Yeah, I've been paying attention to my Salmon Run, and I'm gonna be honest, these are like the easier questions of the quiz, so I'm very curious. Can we go back to the test quiz? Sure. After we're done with this one, okay? Yeah, these are the easier questions. I'm starting off. Well, to be fair, these are things you like. Once you see these so much that you don't think about them. Ooh, Cavern in the lead. Matt sneak up behind with 1, 2, 3, go. On third place, Ibwi and Small Fry just out of reach of that top 3. But there is still a lot that can happen. You never pay attention to the bosses anymore. Yeah. The Salmon Run tutorial should teach us this instead of egg guarding. Of course. Also, excuse me on any spelling mistakes that are in there. Like I said, I used like 3 different programs and all of them gave different errors, and English is not my first language. Look, Mom, my name is Anna. Yeah, of course. Next question. Which special cannot take out a fly fish on its own? Is that a splashdown? Is that a stingray? Is that a bomb rush? Or is that an inkjet? But then how do we egg guard? It is splashdown, yes. A splashdown can take out 1 bucket, but it cannot take out both. It's clearly the Booyah Bomb. Yeah, the Booyah Bomb would be so OP. It would go through everything. No! Oh no, Arson. Ibwi and Small Fry switched places. Other than that, the top 5 remains unchanged. Up 5 places, Prawn is the highest climber. Very good. Are you also fast? Mashing, of course. Your rank is professional 375. To which rank will it be reset when the next rotation opens? Will it be reset to 40, to 100, to 300, or your rank does not reset in between rotations? It is 300. Everybody got that right. Let's go. Yeah, it will reset to the lowest 100 until 400. Everything above 400. No one got it wrong. Yeah, you're all getting there. You're all getting there. Next question. Yeah, no change. Cavern. 7 correct answers. Let's go. Hydrate. I should probably get some water, actually. I'll do that during one of the longer questions. How many players can receive a Grizzco weapon during a full wildcard rotations? Well, you should all get this one, right? If you have played this rotation, yes, that is correct. During full wildcard rotations, every player could get a Grizzco weapon. During partial wildcards, only 1 person can get a Grizzco weapon, but we're talking about full wildcards here. Oh, G-Glosh like 4 times. That's amazing. Well, there's like 2 slides in there that are like breathers. Take it easy moments. Anyway, next question. Ibwi and Small Fry traded places again. Solid T we got up there. Open Hood, the highest climber with 4 places. Gusher Mothership, let's go indeed. On what map does the normal tide mothership attack from a different direction than the high tide mothership? Is that Marooner's Bay? Is that Lost Outpost, Salmonid Smokeyard, or Ruins of Arc Polaris? Yeah, this is a hard one. This is a pretty hard one. It is Arc Polaris. On every single map except Arc Polaris, the normal tide mothership and high tide mothership share an attack direction. They both attack from the same side, but for some reason on Arc Polaris, the high tide mothership and low tide mothership share an attack direction. For some reason, the normal tide mothership attacks from a completely different direction. Mothership, of course, being one of the few, if not only, known occurrence that can occur on all tides. You had no idea? Yeah, well, that's the idea. Wait, you're confused, lol. Well, there's not really a way for me to show it right now. But like the mothership appears on one side of the map and then attacks. On our Arc Polaris, for some reason on Arc Polaris, it's different than the other maps. You think about it while gaming. You know, yeah, it's docks. High tide mothership is positioned on low tide. Exactly. Ooh, that changed quite a bit. Met out of the top 3, unfortunately. Juan takes 2nd place with Ibwi, Small Fry, and Freelancer all behind him. K-Thorn still at the top. Next question. Which is the minimum amount of golden eggs a Seeking Goalie can drop? 14, 16, 18. A Seeking Goalie always drops 16 golden eggs. You'll notice it's not, or sorry, my words. That's doesn't really matter that much. It's unimportant. It's 16. Seeking Goldies are one of the few enemies in the game that can regenerate their health. They will do so once they are in a Gusher. But if you are able to damage the Seeking Goldie all the way to its death, it will drop 16 golden eggs. It will drop 13 for every 500 health points it loses, and then once it dies, it will drop 3 more. But once it's in a Gusher, it can regenerate up to a certain point of its health, making it able to drop more golden eggs. Well, what did this question do to the leaderboards? Cameron still in the lead. A Freelancer now on 2nd place. Tati on 3rd. 1, 2, 3 went to 5th, and Kabahoot is in 4th. Tough round. 8 players lost their answer streak of 4. That is a pretty decent amount of players. Let's go on to the next question. Which of these situations will result in the track Frantic Aspic playing? Let me see if I can find it. This is Frantic Aspic, the soundtrack that we are talking about. I probably should have prepared this beforehand. I'm a bit sorry, that's on me. But Frantic Aspic plays when 1 or more Grizzco weapons are in rotation, which also means that if 1 or more Grizzco weapons are supplied for the current wave, Frantic Aspic will play. During a known occurrence, Fishing Frenzy will play. During a regular wave, during a regular rotation, Deluge Dirge will play. Yeah. These are. I spent way too much time on the wiki, man. But yes, Frantic Aspic only plays in today's rotation. If you listen to the music now and listen to the music in the next rotation, it will be totally different. Anyway, what did this question do? So I saw Ani. Hello, Ani. You don't know the damn song names? Oh no. Limo back in the lead. Tatey and Kavern right behind him. Fox Demon has entered the top 5 and a freelancer is still in there. You're definitely failing this class. Oh no. They sound the same, but they are different. Anyway, let's continue to the next question. What is the maximum possible amount of golden eggs in a non-nightwave shift? I should probably enable the music again. What is this? You know this one? Let's go. Well, this is a easier one if you like know where to look. It's a nightless shift, yes. Yes, it's 198. During the first wave, 20 bosses will spawn. During the second wave, 22 bosses will spawn. And during the last wave, 24 bosses will spawn at maximum. All of those dropping 3 eggs will accumulate to 198. Yeah, that's a bit of an overfishing one. And don't be so certain on that, ABC. There are some questions in there that are not just for overfishers. But yeah, this one is a lot easier if you play the game a lot and spend a lot of time in the community. As far as I know, no one has ever gotten a 198 on a nightless game. What did this do? Limo and Tati, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, switched places. 3 players hit answer streak 8. Good job, guys. Good job. Everyone, let's go to the next question. During which known occurrence can a Goldie appear alongside a Steelhead? Is that during fog, Quota charge, rush, or none? They don't spawn together. On gold has been done. Oh, that's insane, actually. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. It's Grillers, of course. Yeah, everyone got that right. It's fog. Steelheads and Goldies spawn during fog. Co-op charge only spawns Steelheads. Rush only spawns Goldies. And they both appear in fog. Limo claimed the lead again. Kavern right behind him with only 12 points difference. No one got that wrong. Yeah. You're all pretty sure. Pretty smart. Let's continue. Which Salmonid appears in every single wave? Is that the Chum? Is that the Small Fry? Is that the Kook? Or is that the Snatcher? It's Snatcher! Snatchers spawn in every single wave to collect the golden eggs. Chum do not spawn during Grillers. Small Fry do not spawn during Mothership. Gohawks do not spawn during Rush. How did 18 people get this wrong? Well, there's probably gonna be more questions that are pretty obvious that a lot of people are gonna get wrong. Anyway, let's continue. What did this do to the leaderboard? Limo is still in the lead. Limo taking back his throne. Fox Demon right behind him. Kavern, A Freelancer, and M back in the top 5. 3 in a row. A is back in the game. Yeah, sometimes it might be smart to read all of the options. Anyway, let's continue. What is the purpose of this bright circle around the basket? Salmonids won't enter this circle. This area cannot be inked by Salmonids. You can deposit golden eggs within the circle, or it has no purpose and is purely aesthetic. Aesthetics, of course. It's all about the aesthetics. Yes, it's... You can deposit golden eggs within this circle. If you are in this circle, you are able to get golden eggs in. If you are not, then you can't. So it does have a purpose. It's the happy zone. The annoying thing is, like, on Polaris, it has, like, it's overlapping exactly with the annoying non-inkable ring that's around the basket. I still think that the person who designed that should be fired. Yes, you can. You never noticed the circle? Yeah, it's pretty hard to notice on some maps. It's especially noticeable during night waves. But you can see it on some maps, and on this screenshot it is pretty clear. Anyway, what did this do with the leaderboard? Limo going down to 4th place. Unfortunately, Fox Demon claiming the title. Cavern right behind them. A Freelancer, Limo, and M following. Splatoon 3 will just throw them in from a mile away. Of course, exactly. Why is hiding in your ink ineffective against Salmonids? They can smell extremely well, so they'll smell you. They can feel vibrations in the ink, so they can feel you. They use echolocation to locate players. They can see extremely well, so they'll just see you. This is said by Mr. Grizz. Yeah, this is lore. They can smell extremely well, so they'll just smell you. Mr. Grizz mentioned this a few times, and I believe it might also be in the Salmonid field guides. But yeah, they have really strong smell, so hiding in your ink is not effective against them. Ooh, Fox Demon, unfortunately losing the throne to Cavern. Cavern back on it. A Freelancer, Limo, and Tati still in there. Up 4 places. Arsenic Eclipse is the highest climber. Let's go. What was the in-universe explanation given for the first regular wildcard rotation? Well, this is a pretty difficult one. Yeah, I went deep. I went digging into this game. I tore it apart. Everything is getting tested here. Limo cheating? Yes. The Splatoon JP account released a tweet stating that Mr. Grizz's personal belongings accidentally got mixed into the weapons. He also mentioned that if you tell the media about his weapons, he will fire you immediately. And also he mentioned when you finish a wave with a Grizzco weapon, he will say, yeah, this weapon is one of my favorite weapons to use. Okay, what did this do? Fox Demon on a streak. 13 correct answers in a row. Limo climbing back up. A Freelancer and Tati still up there. All of us reading every bit of dialogue after this rotation. Or after this stream. Of course, of course. You're just slow, Limo. That's okay. Take your time. Wait, so does... Or can... I don't know. Mr. Kiss does mention that... that it is one of his favorite weapons. Anyway, let's continue. What was the in-universe explanation given for the first Grizzco wildcard rotation? Mr. Grizz could not get the standard weapons ready, so he used his own. A Grizzco boat got damaged, and the use of Grizzco weapons was revenge. Mr. Grizz had a shortage of golden eggs. It's hard to imagine that. Or the salmon population had spiked, and the weapons were used to reduce it. Yes, Mr. Grizz. Another tweet by the Splatoon JP account was that Mr. Grizz could not get the weapons ready, so he said the shift would take place using only his own weapons, which of course have now become the infamous Grizzco rotations. Grizzco rotations, when the overfishers rise. What did this do with the leaderboard? Cavern Still in the lead, Pet entering the top 5. A Freelancer, Limo, and Fox Demon are still going strong. Next question. What does the orange countdown on the middle of the screen at the end of the wave mean? The dawn of overfishing, exactly. So there's a countdown, and apparently it's orange. Or is it? What does that mean? Oh, look! Yes! Quota has not been met. That is true. Once quota, or if you have not met quota during the last 10 seconds of the game, the countdown that appears on the screen is orange, but once you do meet quota, it will turn green. So it's another little warning that the countdown color is different. Only the one is green for you. Yeah, exactly. No change in the leaderboards. Fox Demon still answering everything correctly. Which known occurrence cannot be identified before the wave starts? The Griller, the Mothership, Rush, or the changing tides? There might actually be might be an oversight in here. Exactly, it's Rush. Grillers doesn't have an obvious clue, but there is a clue. If you go near the shore where the first Griller is gonna appear, you can hear it before the wave starts. The Mothership will obviously appear in the sky before the wave starts. And the changing tides are signified by the wave overlay. But Rush, as far as I know, there's no way to identify Rush. Rip Streak, no! Fox Demon, no! Yes, it's pretty faint. And especially on maps where the shore is far away from the basket, you'll never hear it, but it is there. You can hear it during high tide grillers. Anyway, what did this do? Fox Demon, no! But you're still in there, Limo, climbing back another space. The rest of the top 5 remains unchanged. Next question. Which fact is not tracked in the Agent 4 Factopedia? This is the dumbest question in the entire quiz. So, if you go into Octo Valley, once you beat the story mode, Kali will give you the Factopedia that Marie tracks. All of these facts, except for one. Or Kali can give you all of these facts, except for one. But which one is that? Yes, indeed, M. You've talked to the sister so much. Well, that is the correct answer. Kali does mention the game where you got your highest amount of golden eggs, but she won't say it from your last shift unless the two overlap, but that is a pretty rare situation. This is probably one of the hardest questions in the entire quiz. Yeah, that is the difference. And all of these she will say. But she can also tell you how much Drizzler torpedoes you have killed. But the game won't process it correctly, and she will say something like I can't remember it, but it's so dumb. What did this do to the leaderboard? Limo, no! Fox Demon, Pat, Ibwi, and Med in the top 5. Cavern's still on number 1. Limo, no! The meme question got it. I'm sorry for that question. That was a really mean one. Let's go to the next one. This is a fun one. Counting from the top of a full stinger, which spot is yellow? I mean, we see stingers so much. This should be easy, right? The sixth, that is correct. So from the bottom, it's the second one. It's one of the biggest spots in the stack. I can show it right now, but I can also show it later, because there are gonna be a lot more stingers coming up in the quiz. Cavern has been kicked from the throne. Ivy claiming it as his own. Med right behind him. Limo back in the top 3. And Cavern and Fox Demon just outside that podium spot. But still in the top 5. Haken has a streak with 11 correct answers in a row. Let's go, Haken. Let's go. Let's go. Next question. Why does the steel eel driver wear a mask? Some more lore in there. Clicks. Was the 6th answer yellow? That is pretty. I did not do that on purpose. Yes, that is correct. It wears a mask to protect itself from the spray generated by the machine. That is a quote from the literal Salmonid field guide on the page of the steel eel. Honestly, the person that answered green, very understandable. He doesn't wear it to protect himself, he wears it to protect the world. Hello, Jam, hello. If we still in first place, Matt right behind him, Limo and Cavern and Fox Demon are right behind all of them. Yo, boy, Rona is making a comeback with 3 in a row. Let's go, Rona. Let's continue. Which special does not have a boss Salmonid attack based off it? Is that the Inkstorm, Inkjet, Tentam Missiles, or Stingray? Well, I know what randos in ranked like to use. It's Tentam Missiles. My gosh. You see, Killjoy, that is very correct. I took a lot of these screenshots, so it's very much possible. That is indeed correct. It's Inkjet. While a flyfish does fly around using a similar system, it does not directly attack players using it. No change. Oh, actually there was some change. I think it was Fox Demon got kicked off, unfortunately. Pat now in the top 5. Yeah, that is true, Arson, but the thing is, it does not like directly attack you using the Inkjet. It just hovers in the air, and if you are unlucky enough to be standing under it, it can indeed damage you. You died to gamer piss. Oh no. Cavern is looking at that top 3. He wants in. Next question. Which Grizzco weapon does... Oh, this is an error on my part. It should be does not. Does not use. Does not use. This is an error on my end. I'm sorry. Oh no, I should have checked the quiz. Dang it. Yeah, it's does not. Okay, this is my fault. I'm so sorry. But yes, it's the Grizzco Slosher. As you can see, these yellow cups are present on all weapons except the Grizzco Slosher. There's not a single one of them. But yeah, okay, this is partly on me, so please, everyone that answered wrong, feel free to scream at me. Scream at me, send me angry DMs, cancel me on Twitter, I don't care. I messed up here. Oh no. But it does mean that Cavern and Pat do get the top 3, and Matt and Limo are just outside. Yes, cancel. Yeah. Shit. Silly me. Little piss bottles. Why did I read chat? Why did I honestly read chat? What level is required to play Salmon Run? There's no level. It's level 3, it's level 4, it's level 10. bonk method with the slosher, of course. All owners know this, exactly. It's level 4. If you go in below level 4, Mr. Grizz will tell you that you are not experienced enough. And level 10 is required to play ranked. And 3 is nothing. There, it's just there. 3. I needed a wrong answer. If we first to break 20k points. Insane, insane. I should probably speed it up a bit. But we are going to speed it up because soon we are going to get into the rush round. Which main weapon can destroy a single flyfish basket? The Explosher, the Splat Bomb, the Tent Umbrella, or the Grizzco Slosher? Nice pick. Yeah, exactly. You didn't read the full question. Yes, it's the Explosher. The Grizzco Slosher can, of course, destroy flyfish, but I'm not asking which weapon can destroy a flyfish basket or destroy the flyfish. I wanted to know a single flyfish. Yeah, the thing is, like, if I had just... For some questions, I just had to put in a thing like that, or else it would be too easy. Everyone else in the top 5 breaks the 20k barrier. 7 players have reached an answer streak of 5. Yo, let's go. You're doing very well. Next question. How did the Salmonids acquire Gusher technology? Some more lore for y'all. They stole it from the Octarians. They invented it themselves. They stole it from the Inklings. They made a trade deal with the Octarians. Exchange for Power X. You regret never learning lore? Oh no. Yes, they made a trade deal with the Octarians. It is mentioned in the Salmonid field guide page for Goldie seeking. And it's also quite common knowledge. It's like one of the more known lore factors of Salmon Run. To be fair, we haven't had the hardest lore question yet. So you lore lovers, watch out. If we still on top, yes, the top 5 remains unchanged. And now 11 players have an answer streak of 3. Let's continue. Uh-oh. The rush is approaching. Think quickly. For the next 10 questions, you have only 10 seconds to answer. But these are true or false questions. So there will be a statement, and that statement is either true or false. But this will go a lot quicker, a lot more pace. Once the questions return to normal, there will be another break like this. Anyway, let's continue. Here we go, the first rush question. True or false? Steel eels can kill players using inkjets. That is true. If you do not boost using your inkjet, the middle part of a steel eel is high enough to damage and kill you. Too easy, make it 1 second? I couldn't. I was debating on 5 questions, but that's just like, if there's like a few people out there that just can't read that fast, that's not fun. I made it 10. Limo and Matt switching places in the top 5. Arsenic Eclipse is back with an answer streak of 3. Let's go. There's the steel eel. There's the steel eel. You've died to this too many times. Yeah, a lot of players who will know this from like practice. True or false? Grillers will not change their target when they are stunned and their target walks onto a propeller platform. That is true. If a griller is stunned and you walk into a propeller platform, its target will not change. Keep that in mind. That is useful information. It will instantly change its target if they are not stunned, but if they are stunned, they won't. Anyway, next question. Ooh, if we trading that first place for 4th in Cavern back on the throne. Finally something you knew? Let's go, Rachel. Let's go. True or false? You won't die if you get hit once by a chum, small fry, and quahog. That is false. You will die. If you get hit by a chum, then by a small fry, and then by a quahog, you will die. The chum deals 40 damage, the small fry deals 25 damage, and the quahog deals 50 damage. So yeah, the original question was... Actually, I'm not gonna say that. What did this do with the leaderboard? Pat dropping down. Med, Ibwi, and Limo still in the top 5. 4 players just hit answer streak 6. Let's go, guys. Let's go. You're all doing great. True or false? A submerged moss cannot be killed. Is this true? Is this false? That is false, indeed. It can be killed by a stingray. Stingrays can damage submerged moss. That is a very, very not well-known fact, but if you do know it, it can be valuable. They can actually do that. It is rare, because they need to be damaged already, and a single stingray cannot deal enough damage to fully kill a moss, but it can certainly kill a moss. Limo dropping down. Oh no. But still in that top 5. Still in that top 5. Who the fuck does that though? Randos, of course. It's randos. Anyone. And it can happen on accident. Like Maws are common in that special ranks. We will see in a few questions. True or false? Seeking goldies will look towards the gusher they're going to hide in. Is that true? Is that false? That is true. They do. If their model allows it, like if they're not having to do any owl neck movements, they will try to look towards the gusher they are going to hide in. They're looking at you, yeah, they're staring right into your soul. Like, you're not gonna kill me. And then you kill them anyway. You have a session in 10 minutes. Good luck, everyone. Oh no, I'm so sorry. By the way, I will upload the like this part of the video or this entire quiz thing to YouTube. So if you are joining in now or if you have to leave soon, you will always be able to re-watch the VOD on YouTube eventually. Anyway, next question. Kavern with an answer streak of 11. That is impressive. The rest of the top 5 remains unchanged. Spam where the answer will be before it's there, of course. Of course. True or false? The flag on the basket represents how much of the quota has been collected. As we can see, we see a flag. Yes, it does. This flag is present on every single basket. It will start at the bottom and will go up with each egg that is collected. But of course, the higher the quota, the less it will go up per egg collected. You can also see the eggs fill up the basket. That is true, but like at some point the egg basket is full, but you can still collect eggs. Like, I don't know what's up with that, but Mr. Grizz probably does. Anyway, next question. Limo and Pat are trading a place. Top 5 has not changed in a while, but I'm sure there are questions coming up that will change the top 5 because the hardest is yet to come. True or false? The mechanical eel's eyes will look towards the steel eel's target. True or false? You misread. That is indeed false. It's not the mechanical eel's eyes. It is the eyes of the actual driver. I mean, the question is literally here. It's literally pointing towards the driver, right? Yeah, it's the driver eyes. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Top 5 seem to have known that. You misread? Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. That's why I made it like 10 seconds instead of 5, which I was going to do originally, but that's insane. True or false? The basket can shield you from Steelhead bombs. So like there's a bomb on the one side, you're on the other, the basket is in the middle. That is true. It will shield you from Steelhead bombs. Yeah. Why? I don't know. Because the basket is pretty transparent. So you'd say that it would go through, but it won't. Scrappers can also block Steelhead explosions. As far as I know, Drizzlers cannot. Top 5 remains unchanged. Cavern gonna break that 30k barrier soon. Next question. Flyfish missiles are the only way for the flyfish to damage you. This should be pretty obvious. I really hope I did this correctly. Yeah, okay. Everyone got that. Let's go. Yeah, they can obviously damage you in other ways. Seems like everybody knows that here. Standing under solid ground will protect you from Drizzler rain. True or false? Oh. Very nice picture of a Drizzler there. That is true. Especially on Outpost, this is true. But yeah, Drizzlers can, or solid ground can protect you from Drizzler rain. Top 5 remains unchanged. Madden Ibwe also breaking that 30k barrier. 3 players hit an answer streak of 4. Let's go. Everyone's doing great. True or false? The flyfish missile markers on the player will point towards the flyfish that fired at you. That is that true or is that false? That is true. Yes. Yes, everyone seemed to have known that. This little thing right here will point towards the will point towards the flyfish or the approaching missile, which is obviously coming from the flyfish. But it is not useful that often. But yeah, you can use it to quickly locate flyfish if you are being targeted. Yeah, they point towards the missiles, but the missiles are coming from the flyfish. So yeah, maybe I should have worded this question a bit differently, but most of you got it correctly anyway. What? Limo also breaking that 30k barrier. Cavern already on his way to 40k. Is he gonna break it though? We will see. Next question. Some blasters will instantly knock away all stinger pods. True or false? 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 Yeah, probably. Sting it? Oh, new boss introduced. Sting it. Yes, some blasters will. Not all blasters. From the top of my head, the Clash Blaster and the Grizzco blasters cannot knock away all pods in one. Cannot knock away all pods, but they fire so fast that it doesn't matter anyway. Yes, this is a typo on my part. Anyway, next question. But first, the leaderboard. Pat also breaking the 30k barrier and Cavern with an answer streak of 18. He is on fire. True or false? Stingers target the furthest player from their position. True or false? True or false? Also enjoy this picture of 2 baby stingers. That is true, yeah. They, sting it. Stingers will target the player that is furthest from their position. They will. whenever they do choose their target, that was a question, but I think I removed it. And if not, there's a free answer for anyone watching. But they choose their target right before they start looking around, like. So yeah, the player that is furthest away at that point is the player that is gonna get a stingray on their person. Amazing clip. No, don't clip that. No. Oh, I'm gonna go to the leaderboard. If we had switched a place. Let's continue. Using a stingray will attract nearby moss. True or false? I need it as my text message alert. Oh god. That is false. This is complete bullshit. I made this up. It does seem like they will, but no. There is no connection to you stingraying and getting attacked by moss. Next question. After the top 5 remains unchanged. It hasn't changed in like 20 questions. I'm so impressed. True or false? 3 full fly fish will fire 24 missiles. Oh my gosh. 3 full fly fish will fire. That's a sentence if I've ever seen one. That is true. 1 fly fish will fire 8 missiles. 1 full fly fish will fire 8 missiles, and 3 full fly fish will then fire 24 missiles. Maths, everybody. Say that 5 times fast. Yeah, that's hard. You get 24 from 1 fly fish basket? Of course. That's what it feels like. Anyway, next question. Limo. I think we are reaching the end of the rush section. No, 1 more. Throwing a bomb in a moss will prevent it from eating other players. I just noticed that this question is worded really dumb. So if you get this wrong, blame me. Oh, never mind. No, not everyone. But, yeah, it does kill the moss. So it does prevent it from eating more players. But I was more talking about in the bite that also eats the bomb. You blame me, yeah, feel free to blame me. But in the bite that also that also swallows the bomb, it will not prevent you from dying. Which maybe it should actually, that would be interesting. Is that the bite of 80? Oh my gosh, the moss did the bite of 87. Unchanged, yet again. Take a breath. The rush is over. The next questions will give you more time to answer. But now we are getting in the territory of hard questions. You had fun with that? Yeah, maybe I can think of some more. Quiz. What is the average rank required for hazard level max to appear? Well, everybody should have got this. Right? Yeah, freebie. No more spam clicking. No. It's over with the spam clicks. It's 600, yes. If all players are level or rank 600, hazard level max will appear. The real competition starts here. Exactly. You said it would be getting hard. Well, just you wait. Okay, well, y'all are get one wrong. It's getting pretty boring. Assuming all of your teammates are the same rank, which rank is required for stingers to spawn? Look, there it is, the yellow pod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, stingers spawn in all ranks. They even spawn in the intern rank during the tutorial. But stingers can spawn at any rank. fuck knows this? I know this, Rachel. I know this. Cheaters, that's who. Ooh, meta limo trading a place. Some change. Some change. Answers didn't come up. Your phone froze. No! Assuming all of your teammates are the same rank, which rank is required for co-op charge to occur? Go-getter or above, overachiever or above, professional or above. Co-op charge appears in all ranks. You don't know what to believe anymore. There's a lot of hidden information in this game. It's go-getter or above. Co-op charge will appear in go-getter and all ranks above, which are overachiever and professional. Anyway, did this change the top 5? It did not. It did not. I'm surprised. You don't even remember the order of the ranks? Well, to be fair, neither do I. If you play Salmon Run via the shoal, which of these differences will you find? Which of these differences will you find during the shift? For all of you ice shoal lovers. I see a lot of good answers in chat. It is indeed Mr. Grizz is replaced by a character called Raspy Voice. If you play in the shoal, Mr. Grizz does not show up. You thought it was a fake answer? Well, that is the thing. There's a lot of these fake answers or like real answers coming up that are so ridiculous that you're not expecting them to be the real answers. Still unchanged. The top 5 is going strong. Daddy voice, daddy voice. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate for those that have not played the show, but it is readable on the wiki, and a lot of salmon runners have shared footage of the show. Next question. What is the minimum amount of splat bombs required to blow up all stinger pods? Look at this. Look at it. Look at me. Look at me raying. False. 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 Did I mess up? It's 2. Is it 2? Is it? Wait, really? No, there's no way. Ground's great. Oh my gosh. That is true. Yeah, that is true. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay, that is my fault. From the ground, it's 3, yeah. Yeah, okay, that is my fault. This was the exact thing that I was scared of. That there was gonna be one question that I didn't know the tech of. But yeah, I don't think it has happened with 1. But okay, yeah. So that is my bad. But like from the ground, it's 3. Okay, I'm sorry. That is my bad. My bad. Didn't change a lot in the top 5 though. I would have gone with 5 anyway because bad aim. Suck bombs, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. Which message can you not encounter in Salmon Run? Well, one of these you cannot encounter, but which? Bombing a fly fish that's inside a stinger. That is also true. That is completely my fault. I've completely forgot of those scenarios. You can die to a gusher, but it won't. Like there will be no messages. A chinook is the little salmonid that the mothership spawns. You can die to those. The boxes that they drop will explode after a while. The explosion can kill you, and that kill is credited towards the Chinook. So that you can encounter that message. You can also die to a Gusher, but nothing will show up. It will just be an empty screen. But yeah, that is true. It's a pretty rare death. I have never found it myself. Anyway, let's continue. Did this change anything? 40k has been broken. These are like, they are insane. I'm sorry, but the phase, don't know what to call this. I'm so sorry if I'm completely messing this up, but answer streak of 15. That is pretty good. That is insane. Keep going. Next question. What is the name of the band that produced the songs that play in the Salmon Run shifts? Violins, Fish Crew, Grizzco Industries, or Omega 3? That Goldie is singing, everyone. It is Omega 3. Yeah, the band that produced the songs that play in Salmon Run, which are the tutorial song, Frantic Aspect, Deluxe Dirge, and Fishing Frenzy, have all been produced by a Salmonid band called Omega 3. Fatty acids, indeed. It's not Oh, JX. But yeah. How would anyone know this? I listen to this music, like this, the Salmon Run music is like a banger. So I listen to it in my free time sometimes. What did this do with the leaderboard? Absolutely nothing. Come on, guys. Come on. Well, we are approaching the final stretch, so the real questions should start appearing soon. Which of these maps only has 2 cannons? Okay, this is an easy one. This is an easy one. Was that a hint towards your next Discord status? Oh gosh. No, no misclicks. No. It's Salmonid Smokeyard. Polaris, Spawning Grounds, and Marooners Bay all have 3 cannons. Take me to the Smokeyard, but not Marooners Bay. Why did I put the answer in a pick? I didn't. Well, yeah, I did, but yeah, I just picked this because there's 2 maps in there. Like, Polaris has like 1 in the middle and 2 on the sides. Grounds has like 1 all the way at the back and 2 right next to the basket. And Bay has 1 next to the boat, or 2 next to the boat, and 1 on top of the boat. Ooh, Meta and Limo trading spots. Anyway, next question. When opening a Gusher, it will be one of number heights. Fill in the number. Think before you answer. Does the Goldie count as a height? Yes, it does. I'm talking about Gusher heights. There's the low Gusher, there's the high Gusher, and there's a Gusher for the Goldie. The Goldie Gusher is higher than the high Gusher. I'm talking about the like height of the like the ink splosh that comes out of it. But yeah, the Goldie one is extra high. Answer. It doesn't matter. Open basket, Gusher. If it's not in the or if it's not there, open the rest. Panic, 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 everybody. Of course, always panic. Yeah, that's a bit of a tricky one. Did you measure it? I need proof. I can. Okay, so like if there's any questions, or like any answers that you're like, wait, what? Is that true? I did do some research, not on every single question, but yes, if you go to the wiki, it will. There are 3 heights. Just go play the game. Still no change. Oh my gosh, these are actually insane gamers. Which boss salmonid cannot instantly splat you? Okay, another easy one. And with instantly splatting, I mean like you are at full health and you die from one attack. You forgot small fry? I did, of course. Yeah, it's Scrapper. Flyfish can instantly splat you. It's kind of instant. Yeah, it is, I guess, but pretty sure those count as like multiple hits, just because you're like under the scrapper, so you are constantly touching it. Goomba stomped. Still no change. How many Gushers are present on all maps combined? It's maths, everybody. How would anyone know this? I know I know this because I counted. Let me get the answer real quick. Where is it? There it is. Should have taken my time. Yeah, there's plenty of time. It's 40. Outpost has 9. Smokeyard has 7. That is 16. Marooner's Bay has 8. So that goes until 24. Polaris has 7 again, and Grounds has 9 again, which would combine to 16. 24, 16 is 40. Rigged? Rigged? Still no change. My gosh. RKO. Answer streak of 8. Let's go. Okay. When are the... Oh yeah, right. This one. This is a fun one. Targeting is 1T. That's my fault. This one's a bit of a tricky one because technically there's 2 answers. But like one answer cannot be true without another answer. Yeah, you're on the Incrill. The Salmonids targeting you will try to get to the end of the Incrill you're on. However, it is very much possible that on their way there, they will encounter someone else and start targeting them because most Salmonids target the player closest to them. Top 5 got that all correct. Now this is a fun one. This is one of my favorites. Lore for you lore lovers. On each map, there are 3 floating sculptures. All 3 hold a different object. What 3 objects do they hold? They hold corn, sausages, and asparagus. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but these 3 floating sculptures are present on all maps. They are On every single one. You can check. Oh my, yeah. That is me not being good at English. I'm sorry. It is, yeah, they, oh yeah, I probably messed up big time here, right? Oh no. Yeah, okay, that is actually definitely my fault. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't translate it correctly. This is the Dutch translation. I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay, this is my fault. This is my fault. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know that it used or is, but this is how you spell it in English or in Dutch. And how you spell it in Dutch, and I translated it too quickly. I should have fact-checked this. Anyway, next question. Ooh, a switch. Papa, I'm back in the game. Let's go. What is true about these sculptures? Here they are. These are the 3 sculptures I was talking about. Lore. More lore. This is probably one of the harder questions. Yes, the Salmonids have built these sculptures to symbolize their belief of being delicious to eat. Remember that I said that there was going to be one question that is like such a ridiculous answer that you're not going to be like, ah, that's not it. But yeah. Splatoon developer revealed this, that these were built by the Salmonids to symbolize their belief of being delicious to eat, because the Salmonids believe that. It is like part of their life cycle. They see dying as part of the life cycle. It's pretty dark, actually, if you read into this. Pat and oh my god, I cannot believe that you guys are still so strong. How do the employee handbook and Salmonid field guide describe the area Salmon Run is suggested to take place in? Is that the Green Ocean, the restricted zone, the Dark Sea, or the forbidden area? Like, yeah, the sculptures were built by the Salmonids to symbolize that belief. Yeah, it's the restricted zone. I think both mention it. Like, I think the Salmonid field guide says that the lesser Salmonids live in an area inside the restricted zone. Why is the Green Ocean the right answer? Because I randomly assigned the wrong answers. I did it all so random as possible so that there weren't any patterns in it. To confuse you. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, still no change. Cavern's still on top. Which of these is true? The mothership is said to contain the latest Salmonid tech. The mothership is fueled completely by golden eggs. The mothership is said to be the last resort of the Salmonid army. The mothership can contain up to 150 golden eggs. JX, what? C8 mama ship. Yeah, it's a pretty easy free wave. Yeah, The mothership is said to be the last resort of the Salmonids army. So that's why they show up at wave 1, everybody. Top 5ers get an answer wrong for the rest of us. Exactly. Make it a bit more exciting. Oh my gosh. They are gonna break the 50k. There's 10 questions left. Actually 9, because 1 is not worth any points. What is the maximum pay grade? $100, $200, $375, $435. It's 435. It says it right there on the top, or like next to your rank increase. So once you reach 999, it says 435% next to the bar. Ooh, 2 got it wrong. Should have put 999. Would have fucked it. That is true. That is actually, that should have been very smart. How does a full fly fish select its targets? The red basket targets the closest player, the blue basket targets a random player, red basket targets a random player, blue basket targets the closest player, both target a random player, both target the closest player. You had to read? Oh no, imagine reading. Misclicked, oh no. Yeah, the red basket closes or targets the closest player, and the blue basket targets a random player. Doesn't matter whatever bucket you destroy first, the one remaining will always target the closest player. This is true even if you destroy the red basket. The remaining blue one will still target the then closest player. This can be useful, like if you're getting or if you know that you're the closest player to the fly fish, you can destroy the blue basket to prevent someone that doesn't know that they're gonna get attacked by the fly fish from being attacked. Because a well-timed splat bomb can prevent the fly fish from firing most missiles. So, didn't know the colors. Oh no! Pat and Ibwe trading a place. Some movement. Is Cavern gonna break the top 5? Or the 50k? He probably is. Next question. Which of these game mechanics does not affect the rush aggro change? I'm talking specifically about the aggro changing. What if you're colorblind? Then I'm very sorry, but I have never heard anyone talk about that. Yes. The first one will obviously it is pretty well known in the Salmon Run community that the aggro changes at certain times during the wave. So that's the first one. The hazard level influences these times, how often the aggro changes. The targeted player dying will initiate will instantly initiate an aggro change, and the map position of the targeted player is something I completely made up and is completely bullshit. Nothing has changed here. Snatcher optimization questions. Which reward does the blue capsule give? I'm afraid there won't be any Snatcher optimizations, unfortunately. Yeah, that was a bit too much, I'd say. But yes, it's a drink ticket or cash. You're colorblind? Oh no. Yeah. In that case, this is a bit of a dumb question from me. You haven't cared about this ever. Yeah, but it is related to Salmon Run, and I was gonna ask everything related to Salmon Run, so this was included. Yeah, everything contains cash because there's like a 50% chance that the capsules will contain cash. These are the gear is pink and orange. Just cash is yellow, and ability chunks are green. But this will change with next wave. Bonus, yeah, it does say that, JX. Gold is cash, yeah, exactly. No change, but some people did get it wrong. Next question. How many different enemies are in Salmon Run? I hope you're all counting very precisely. I will grab the correct answer so that I can list them all. Yeah, that's a long timer because this, like, if you have to worry about time, it's really easy to forget or like one of them. So I made sure to give everyone plenty of time. I do see that the timer is glitching a bit on my end though. Math is for nerds. Oh, that's the like silly point of multiple choice. Like I could have been super evil and done a type to answer, but nah. The enemies that I counted are, these are all like either that are like, how to define this, it's like something that is not connected to the map that is used by the Salmonids or is a Salmonid. It's the Chum, Quahog, Small Fry, Snatcher, Chinook, Steelhead, Steel Eel, Drizzler, Flyfish, Stinger, Moss, Scrapper, Griller, Goldie, and Mothership. I guess I could have counted the boxes, but I counted them under Chinooks since they fall under, like, if you get killed by a box, it will count as a Chinook kill. I mean, if we, like, if you go to the manual, it will say, like, on the page for Rush, it will say Chum, and on the page, and Goldies, and if you go to the page of Goldie Seeking, it will also say Goldies. The reason I specified Seeking Goldies and Rush Goldies is just to clear any confusion. Walls, your greatest enemy. Typo? Uh-oh. Is there a typo? Okay, let's get out of here. You forgot randos. I did, dang it. Next question. In what directions do the stripes on the hazard level max warning at the start of the game move? Do they move to the bottom right, to the top left, to the bottom left, or to the top right? I mean, you've all seen this all too much. Yeah, it is pretty, you could see it in the picture, or you could eliminate two answers, but it's the bottom right. They will move towards the bottom right. But yeah, in the picture you could kind of eliminate top left and bottom left. No, I'm not saying that right. You could eliminate top right and bottom right because they move like this. They move like across the logo like this. So towards the bottom right. Ooh, only 2 people got that right in the top 5. Nintendo Nerd is making a comeback. Let's go. 3 in a row. You're doing very good. Yeah, we're getting into the ridiculous questions now. What cannot be seen? Okay, well, this is a bit of an easier one. Easy. This should be pretty simple. Yes, that is shown on the UI, but not on your character. It will show you how much ink you have left, how much specials you have left, and if you are able to throw a bomb. That is this little light right here. If that is glowing, you can throw a bomb. Or an egg. No eggs yet. Anyway, this is the last multiple choice question. The 2 after this are not multiple choice. Still no change. Everyone seems to have got that right. You can you also get a sound if you want to throw a bomb, but you can also see it on your character. Next question. Which of these changes has never happened? All of these have happened, except for one. That is correct! A Gusher was never removed from spawning grounds. One Gusher was removed from Bay, not from spawning grounds. They increased the frequency of the Chinooks that appear during version. I don't have the versions right here. But yeah, that was patched in. You could not always do that. I have the versions right here. They increased the frequency of Chinooks that appear during or in version 2 or 3.2.0. That's also where they changed the Goldie drops, and they changed the splashdowns in Flyfish in 1.2.0 or 1.2.0. That is when they changed Flyfish launchers being destroyed. So a very early update. Like I said, they did remove a Gusher, but not from grounds, but from Bay. I think there was one like right next to the left lift, which is really close to like another Gusher, which is, I'm guessing, why I have it removed. Okay, this is the first. Still nothing has changed. Okay, this one's fun. Puzzle. In what order will the Flyfish shoot the missiles? I think you can all rearrange these. And that is true. What Medium said there. I think other changes is they changed the griller. They changed the griller drops from 3 to 4. Yes. Yeah, this is probably one of the hardest questions in the quiz. A Flyfish shoots its missiles like this. This is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. This is the fifth one. The sixth one. The seventh one. And the eighth one, or last one. I noticed that when I was playing on Polaris yesterday, and I just put it in. I saw it, like, I clearly saw it shoot them in a certain order. And yeah, I just thought it would be funny. Cavern still in first place, which means that if I did it correctly, Cavern has won because the last quiz is not worth any points because it's so ridiculously stupid that if anyone gets this right, I am gonna be very impressed. But here it is. Type your answer. How many A's are on the That's a Wrap screen? Language dependent. No, it is the English version. Yeah, that is one downside, which is why it's not worth any points. One person got it right? Oh my gosh, what a hero. Yeah, there's 31. I believe there's 9 full That's a Wraps. And then there is 2, which are 9 full That's a Wraps, which contain 3, which is 27. And then there's 2 that contain 2 A's. So 27 plus 4 is 31. But again, I don't think this question was worth any points because of its ridiculousness. So I think that means that we have a winner. Mad, answering 55 out of 70 questions correct. Limo with 75 or 57 out of 70. And Cavern with 59 out of 70. And the runners-up were, I think, Ibwe and Pat. Everyone. That was the quiz. That was it. There's nothing more. It's all over. We did it.